What's going on? What's going on, guys? Este es tu programa Entre Amigos Podcast. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for watching. This is your podcast, Entre Amigos. I'm here with my boy, Ogie. We're waiting for Mr. Diaz. He should be on in a little while. So I hope you guys are having a great Saturday afternoon. How's it going, Ogie?
Hey, it's so far everything is fucking great. The last couple of weeks have been great for me. I know I was off last week. I'm sorry, fellas.
We miss you,
ladies, and gentlemen. I wasn't here to annoy you and or maybe give you some perspective. Either or, I wasn't here. I apologize for that. I had to spend some time with my family. Family is a very, very big thing for me.
Hey, so man, we're glad you're back, man. I miss you. You know, Jose miss you. The public miss you. You know, you're part of this, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate and everything. Yeah, so definitely, I'm back. I'm here. We're here. Hey, I want to hear about you. How you been? Because you know what, we rarely get to talk during the week.
I know. We don't talk much, man.
Because we're busy. I understand.
There's definitely a lot going on in my life, man. Let's see. Where do I start? Where do I begin? Now, man, just looking forward for Father's Day.
Oh, Father's Day. Look at Father's Day.
You forgot about that, huh?
Now that you mentioned Father's Day, this is where my segment comes in. All right. I did it for Mother's Day. Why not do it for Father's Day, right?
No, definitely, man. We have a Father's Day tomorrow, man. And I think that, sometimes we, as fathers, we don't make such a big deal of, that holiday, I think to us is more important what we can give than what we receive. I mean, and I'm speaking for myself, to me, like Mother's Day or any other day, it's a great day. When it comes to Father's Day, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it is what it is. My kids ask me, hey, Dad, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? I said, listen, it doesn't matter. I said, as long as you guys are with me, I don't need, no fancy dinner, nothing. I like more like the quality time. I like more like, my kids coming over and visit and seeing my grandkids. I think that to me, that's a great Father's Day. I don't look forward for no gifts, none of that stuff. I enjoy quality time. You know what I'm saying? To me, quality time is the best I can get, man. Better than anything else.
Definitely. As he's joining us, he's on the road, by the way. He's our man on the outside right now.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right, brother. I'm glad you could join us. You on the road.
Yes, sir.
We need you to stay safe. You need to stay safe. Pay attention to the road, brother.
Man, this car drives practically by itself.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Anyway, Elmer, I wholeheartedly agree with you. Well, first of all, we're Latino men, we're Hispanic men, and I know for a fact that every single Hispanic man in this planet, never mind the country, I'm talking about in the whole planet. Every Puerto Rican or Mexican and China or fucking Russia or whatever, they all feel the same way. You have to, family always comes first.
Oh, God. God, what are we talking? What are we talking?
I think,
man?
No, hold on. We're talking about Father's Day, Jose. Let me fill you in real quick. I think that Augie, Izzy, and I, we agree that we're going to give you... We're gonna give you.
What do you say?
We're gonna give you Father of the month for taking that trip with your son to Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Come on, fill me in. Fill me in. I'm not sure about this.
I'll let Jose tell you about it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jose. Talk to me about. Oh yeah, wait. Go ahead.
I don't want to talk to Ogie, man. I don't want to talk to Ogie today.
He's still a little bit pissed off about last 2 weeks.
All right. First and foremost, Jose. First of all, I want to apologize to you. I think some of the things that I said came out of context. a little bit. I
just a couple
you
of things.
serve you serve a very important role in the criminal justice system, and I appreciate that you're there. You know what I mean? The fact that you've been doing it for so long too. You know, at least 20 years. I mean, right? You've been in
21, 22.
Because you started, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you started like in a juvenile detention center or something like that, right?
No. I started working for the
Wyatt.
Federal.
The Wyatt in Boston, for the federal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But
in 2003.
So
I did work with juveniles before.
In Rhode Island,
okay, all right, there you go. Okay, so that's why I was confused a little bit.
Yeah.
But no. Listen, you're an integral part. You're an integral part of the whole criminal justice system. And the fact that you're here, listen,
you kept me employed, sir.
I got a job because people like you.
Yo, but the fact that you're
the
here,
only reason why my career exists.
yeah. But the fact that you're still doing it. The fact that you're still doing it means nobody sued you, which means that you're not
Diablo,
a bad CEO. You know what I mean?
Oh my Lord!
Because you ain't never been sued.
Every now and then, you know, in this career, you kind of lose it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what you got to do? Right? You're dealing with criminals. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You're not dealing with the everyday public. You know what I mean? You're dealing with criminals. And
I got a comment. I got a comment / question. Jose, what the hell are you? You're not home.
No, I'm not, man.
You're like in a balcony on.
He's at a hotel room.
I'm in a hotel. Yeah, I'm in a hotel in Pompano Beach, Florida, for another.
Oh man!
Yeah. Wow. Talk to us about
Pompano Beach. I was just near there. I was in Parkland.
In Parkland.
Yeah, I did take
driving.
Huh?
You drinking and driving?
Huh?
Was it? Or is this
No, I took Gotti for a modeling shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Studio One.
Right, listen, guys, give me a break. I want to hear about why the whole AAU tournament going on at Pompano Beach. Talk to us, Jose.
Yeah. So we got back from Puerto Rico. They came in third overall in gold in the tournament. I mean, for all those people that were out there, you know what I mean? I mean,
and this is was it basketball, volleyball, right? Volleyball?
Yeah, volleyball. Yep.
Volleyball.
And then we had a quick turnaround. We had practice Wednesday, Thursday, and then our next tournament, which was started today, and ends tomorrow. So right now they're doing good. So I won't be here as long because I got to get back over there. You know what I mean?
How's your boy holding up?
He's doing good, man. He's getting a lot of playing time. You know, today. So
how did he take that third place finish in Puerto Rico?
He took it a little not hard, but he was kind of like upset. But I told him, like, you know, you got to understand, man, coming in third with the bracket that we had, that's
a lot of competition.
Deal. That's a lot of competition.
And this is international competition?
Yes, the one in Puerto Rico was international. I think this one is more state, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that one. But
so again, third place.
I'm still learning
third place out of an international competition. That's something to be. You gotta put your head up high type shit. You know.
Yeah. That's definitely huge. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I'm proud of him. Man. You know, he's doing his thing, man. Yeah. He's doing his thing.
I'm glad to hear that.
On this Father's Day weekend, man, you're doing your job as a father. You're definitely.
Oh, by the way,
you know,
I know it's not, but Happy Father's Day if I don't say it to any of y'all tomorrow. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Okay.
Tienen que hacer un holiday para los abuelos.
Yeah. You know what? Right. Why isn't there a Grandfather's Day?
I know why we don't have a holiday for the grandparents, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because the grandparents are one of the grandfathers considered papi anyway.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, but they should recognize all the grandparents, man. We should start that.
I know. Yeah, you ain't.
Excuse me, sir. That question was sponsored by Corona and Woodford Reserve.
Right. But let me ask, let me ask you, since we're all fathers here, right?
Mhm.
I have to assume that you all have the same thinking that I do, because I get asked, like, so hey pops, or yeah, what do you
I'm
want
not
for
into
Father's
shit.
Day? Like,
Oh,
what do you mean? What do I want for Father's
Yeah.
Day?
Oh yeah.
I don't want nothing. You know what? I want to be around you. I want
Yeah.
you. I want my family to be around me. That's what I want for Father's Day. I don't want gifts. Don't get me a tie. First of all, I don't wear no fucking ties. Second,
I disagree.
whatever. There's a good chance that whatever tie you get me is gonna be ugly as fuck anyway. I'm
I
not
got a
gonna wear it
tie
anyway. All right.
I want flowers.
I want your I want your presents.
What do you
man.
Yeah.
want? Flowers,
I'm
Jose? Is
tired.
that what you're saying? You
Yeah,
want
man.
flowers?
I'm tired of us doing everything for women, man, and we get, we get a bag of Reese's, you know what I mean? A brand new
fine.
remote control. Nah, man. I want flowers too.
toolbox.
Shit. I want chocolates. Yeah, man.
Well,
Give
hey,
me a tool.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Flowers in it.
I do like
Wait a minute.
chocolate.
Wait a minute. A remote control ain't bad. A remote control ain't bad.
It's not definitely not.
So they did what's it called? Una encuesta, ¿verdad? And they wanted to see what dads like to get and what don't like to get on Father's Day. A lot of the things that they don't want to get, they don't want to get what you said, like a tie. They don't want to get tools. They want none of that stuff. What they want to get, right? According to la encuesta que hicieron, they want to get food and beer. That's what dads
Ooh.
want. They want
I do like
good
food
And no shit. And don't give me no shit.
no, like a
and
good
peace,
home cooked meal and some beer. That's what dads
And-
want. Bro. They don't want.
and peace.
They don't want toolbox. They don't want
And
clothes.
peace.
They don't want these and peace.
Yeah.
They want the simple things, man. So tomorrow, cook your dad a great home meal. Buy him a 12-pack of Modelo.
Coca-Cola. Pepsi.
Make the man
Because,
happy.
Because,
that's
we
the thing about-
go all out. We go all out for our moms. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I can't dad
Well,
get
because-
the same stuff, the same love, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
This,
yeah, I kind of agree with that shit because the fathers don't really get that much love on Father's Day.
You even see it on you see it on
It's like
TikTok,
we
you
ain't
see it
shit.
on- you see it on social media. They show they show the moms for Mother's Day, and then the dads they show them going to a McDonald's. But we go all out making reservations. You know what I mean?
This is going to be part of my segment right here. This is going to be my segment. We talk about Father's Day. Remember when Mother's Day was here, I gave you guys a little brief history, origins of Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So I'm not going to get into the whole brief history of Father's Day or not. But what I will say, because most people don't know this, okay? So somebody proposed Father's Day back in the early 1900s or whatever, this and that. But it took until 1924 a congressional hearing was put in place. Believe it or not, a congressional hearing, and they all agreed on Father's Day. And
Wow,
it was
it took that.
It
Yes,
took
it
an
was-
act of
It took
Congress.
a congressional hearing.
it took
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
an act of Congress, dude.
An act of
Wait,
Congress.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Shit, I'm about to propose Grandfather's Day. Maybe we can take that shit to the
An
Congress.
act of Congress. Get a day, bro.
Yo,
Are you
I don't know,
serious,
but that
Augie?
shit that shit sounded like history to me. He said he wasn't getting into it.
Yeah, and that's your
Just a little,
segment,
just
right?
a
That's
little.
your segment. Is that your segment? Now
it.
you know.
If you didn't know, now you know.
There you go.
Now you know, bro.
Fuck that. They had a fucking congressional hering.
Yes, they did. 1924. Look it up.
I'm gonna Google that shit. My
But,
God.
one of the
Yes, they
things,
did.
though, see, men, right? We're not emotional, right? So we really don't care whether we get a gift or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think our gift is very simple. Just spend time with our kids, our grandkids.
You know
just
what?
eat,
That's
and
fucking.
then we're happy.
That's bullshit. I can tell you that's bullshit. Because
Why?
everything that everybody's saying here, even including myself, all right, we all say we don't care, right? But here's the thing. And pay attention, you guys, because I've
Go
seen
ahead.
it. we said we don't care, right? But then later on down the week, you're like, so what'd you get to? I ain't get shit, man. Can you believe my family didn't get me shit?
Not
That's
me,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
They
I
didn't
do
do
care.
nothing for me. So
Not me,
they say they
man.
don't care, but during the week after Father's Day, they start talking shit
Nah, not me,
Nah.
man.
because they really didn't get
I tell
shit.
my kids I tell my kids all I want. You know what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, just quality time. To me, that's the best gift you could get. One of the
Yes.
things though that do
Stop
bother
it.
me,
Stop
what I
it.
see,
Stop
especially
it.
nowadays
Stop
on
it.
social media, is the fact that you know, on Mother's Day, we men, we take our time to not congratulate you know, the moms and all that stuff like that. We say nothing about men, but on Mother's Day, you see a lot of women posting, "Oh, happy Father's Day" to all the dads out there, and all the moms that are doing their jobs as fathers and this and that and blah blah blah. And they talk about, like, you know, moms could be dads too, and I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, a mom will never do the job that a man does, a father does. Same thing. You know, a father will never do the same type of job that a child than a mom does. So why would you bring a woman, right, into a, you know, a man or a Father's Day celebration? And, you know, I mean, I understand there's a lot of men that are not doing their job as fathers, but at the same time, you know, you shouldn't be saying a mom is doing a man's job because she's, I mean, no matter how hard she tries, you're not a, you know what I'm saying? You're not a father. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. The fact that my mother raised me, my father abandoned us when I was like 3-4 years old, and my mother never installed a stepfather for me. So my mother was my mom and my dad at the same time. Okay, and so I will say that. Okay, and I know I'm not a unique case. This is I'm pretty sure all over the world it's happened a bunch of times. You know what I mean? But one of the reasons why. One of the reasons why us men don't ask for shit when they say for Father's Day is because men, we run the world. We built the world. The world would not be here if it wasn't for men.
Yeah, true.
This is the man's world.
I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be an anti-feminist here, but because we know this as at our heart, we know this already. We perform the most dangerous jobs. We perform the most critical and importantly critical jobs in this country. We know that, so we don't need anybody to
we know what we
praise us. What we need is some peace and quiet, a fucking sandwich, and maybe every once in a while, somebody play with my balls a little bit or something. That's it. You do that, and I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good. Dude.
Well, this is Pride Month. So
this podcast had just went PG-13.
I like that one, Jose.
You know, it's only 6:00 in the afternoon, right? We're not 11.
Your wish may come true, buddy.
Hey, we're not amigos after hours.
Hey, by the way, before I forget, I want to send a shout out to Ruben Diaz once again. He's following us, listening to us. Brother, we love you, man.
Ruben,
love you, bro.
What's going on, brother?
Yo, he got his first car too.
Oh,
he did. No way.
Yeah, yes.
Nice.
Good for
him.
Yes, bro. It's a nice little Forte, man. It's a nice little Forte.
Nice.
It's a whip.
Talking about cars, did you guys heard what happened here in Rhode Island on Monday?
No, please do tell.
So apparently, right, there was this. Well, not apparently. There was this RIPTA bus, a public bus that was driving, bringing his passengers on Warwick Avenue in Warwick, right? And out of nowhere, a deer came out and jumped right through the window, through the front windshield of the bus.
Question.
What's up?
Was it a male deer or a female deer?
I don't know if the deer had testicles or not.
They're waiting for the biopsy.
Yeah. I think the results should be coming out this Monday. You know, it takes about 7 days to get the results, whether it was a male
Is
or
it
female
biopsy?
deer.
I forgot what the hell it's called.
Proceed, brother. Proceed.
So, and fun fact about this, right? The driver of the Ripta bus is my daughter's father-in-law. So this man became viral. Yeah. This man became viral over the week here in Rhode Island.
It's a personal issue now.
A hero because he was able to
so now you got problems with
I
that
hope he took the deer back home and cooked it, bro. Well, I'll tell you something. There was
before they destroyed it, I think
there was deer guts. What?
Deer guts? Wait, did you say deer guts?
There was deer guts. There was guts of the deer everywhere.
I think before they destroy it, I think they give whoever hit it an option to take it home or whatever it is.
Yeah, that was definitely the driver of the bus.
Oh my god!
Either that or somebody just took it.
No, well, that deer. The video's online. If you want to look it up, the deer went
He went viral. He went viral.
Yeah, bro, it's online, man. You can see it. It's only like like a 10-second video. You see the bus going on Warwick Avenue, and then next thing you know, this deer jumps out of nowhere and goes right through the windshield, bro.
Damn,
crazy stuff, man.
And the driver was okay.
The driver was okay. I think there was 3 people that got injured that were on the bus.
Wow.
So, I know neither one of you guys is a lawyer, so I can't say, call
no.
or is it?
No. So, but was this happened during the day or at night?
This happened at 3 in the afternoon.
They got
on Monday.
In the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we can't say the deer was drunk because it was Monday afternoon.
No, yeah. Well, damn, dude. That's something.
Those are the hangover.
At least everybody was okay. Maybe some minor injuries here or there or whatever, but that's it.
I think they 3 people were reported injured, but other than that.
So I just please, I need to understand how is it that the driver was okay, but some of the passengers got injured? How did that happen?
All right, so
like did a hoof?
If you look at
did
the
a
video,
hoof go through the fucking windshield and hit somebody in the head?
So if you look,
a horse? I thought it was a deer.
I said a hoof. I said hoof.
This deer was coming out full speed. If you look at the video, this deer was coming out at full speed, man. He went right through the windshield, but he went through the windshield on the right side.
So the deer was playing chicken with the bus?
Dude, the fucking idiot.
Like the deer was coming at the bus, like, oh yeah, fuck you, man.
The buzz one though.
Really?
Fucking Ogie, dude.
Yo, the buzz one. So
hey, yo, Ogie.
On the driver's side, on the passenger side. So he landed a few feet inside the bus. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how people got hurt.
Yo, check it. Ogie, do you remember one time when you used to live in Hyde Park and you had came and got me and we had got some beer, we drinking, we're on your way back to the house on American Legion Highway. And do you remember that the motorcycle accident that the dude was decapitated? Remember? And he was on the ground.
I remember that one.
Yo, do you know what Ogie said? Yeah. Do you remember? Ogie just looked over and was like, "Oh man, that's fucked up." And then he was like,
"Really?
I wonder what was the last thing that went through that dude's head." I was like, "Come on, dude."
Whatever chop he said.
Yo, his head was over there. It's like motherfucking cracking a joke right now.
Well, the head was inside the helmet. But the head was inside the helmet.
Yeah, the head was inside the helmet. He's like, I wonder what was the last thing that went through his head. I was like, what the fuck?
Whatever speed he was going, I don't think nothing went right through his head, man. Except what hit him.
Yo, that was pretty gruesome though. Honestly.
Yeah. That must be some.
Hey, this is my wife, by the way.
Hey, what's up?
Betsy
Betsy.
After 30 years, he's still in love. Hey, you gotta give us some. You gotta start teaching us how to stay in love after 35, 40 years, man.
I don't. I never told you I was still in love. I am. I'm kidding. I love it. That's my woman. I mean, 20 years strong, man. We're gonna celebrate this summer.
This is a man's world.
You know,
this is a man's world.
She picked up a man that was down, and she helped to rebuild me.
So she invested in you, right? And got the
Yes, she did. Yes, she fucking did. You know, she's 6 years younger than me. She's 6 years younger than me, right?
She checked him.
She saw a man, he was down, and she didn't say, man, fuck that dude. He ain't got nothing going. Because at that moment, I had nothing going. I was like depleted, man. I was depleted. She fucking picked me up and she nurtured me and she fucking brought me back to life.
Okay.
That's a very good, nice thing to say. Now, for those women that think that, all right, you see a man that ain't no good and is down on his luck, doesn't mean that he's a lazy ass dude. You don't know what that dude just went through. Before you judge somebody, know what's going on.
Izzy, you know me over 30 years. You know I'm anything but lazy, right?
Yeah, I know. No, but I'm saying I was speaking about men in general. You know what I mean? Like women will be like, "Oh, that dude ain't up to shit, this and that." But little do they know that he probably just lost somebody, went through some crazy shit or something that put him there. You know what I mean? People are just quick to judge. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we're all fighting some demons. Every single one of us is fighting some kind of demon. Okay, so yeah, when you're young, you know, all of us can be like, nah, what the fuck, be man up, don't be a little bitch or whatever. But that's when you're young. Once you get to a certain age, you start like, nah, it's not about being a bitch or whining or whatever. It's just you got demons. You got to fight. You're fighting it. You know, you never know what somebody is going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If now, you ask a man, when you ask a man, hey, how you doing, buddy? You okay? And if he pauses, and he says, yeah, no, you know what? That man is not okay.
That man is not okay.
Go in the car wash.
That man is not okay. But he's not going to tell you. $1,000 on my bumper. He's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But that man is going through some shit. That man is going through some shit in that moment when he tells you that he's going through something.
Now, how did you meet her?
Oh, how did I meet her? How did I meet my wife? Okay, that's easy, man. I came down one time. This is I came down 4th of July, 2004. I came down to Connecticut. I used to live in Boston at the time. And I came down to Connecticut 2004 to hang out with my cousin and family because I was living in Connecticut. I was broken up with my kid's mom and all that. So I needed to be around family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I came down here and I met her and I bought her a sandwich and she fell in love with me after that. You know, I think it was a Reuben sandwich or a Monte Cristo or some shit like that.
Now, who made the first move? You did or she did?
Come on, man. My name is Ogie. Ogie always makes the first move. All right. Okay. Ladies, if you're out there listening, you know what I'm talking about.
That's awesome, man. You know, I think nowadays, man, it's really hard to stay in a relationship. I think because we always look for excuses and reasons to get out that are not even valid, you know.
I agree.
Whenever I see whenever I see or I hear of a success story of a marriage, you know, I always ask for advice, for wisdom, and I always ask questions of how have you been able to stay together throughout many years. You know, it's definitely not easy, man. So I got to give you, I got to give you all the props, man, because I think that being a husband or being a wife is one of the hardest jobs that you can have, you know, because it's really hard when you have two people, you know, that obviously don't think alike, you know, and have their different beliefs or different opinions. And how do you find how do you find uh how do you agree on things, or how do you disagree on not agreeing, and be able to overcome all those
Eh,
difficult times? I mean, I find that very hard, so
It's a
uh,
give and take. It's a give and take. It's compromise. It's all about compromise. It's
mhm.
all about first of all. So me and her have been together 20 years. I will say that there have been some of the most trying, some difficult times in the 20 years. But you gotta understand, me and her is a different. It's a little different only because when we got together, she already had 3 children, right? I had
Okay.
my two, and then I came over here, and then like within a couple of months, I was like my kid's mother, who had both of them. She said she basically she didn't want them anymore. She gave them to me. She said like she told me, "Come pick up your son. He don't want to. He don't want to listen to me. He wants to go live with you. Come pick him up. I'll give him to you with papers and everything."
Wow.
Right. So when I went to go pick him up, I told her, "Have him ready by tomorrow. I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow." I went to pick him up, and my daughter had her bags packed too.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, and so they came to live with us, and so we inadvertently became like the Brady Bunch.
Mm.
You know, now all of a sudden I was thinking about me and my wife, and well, she wasn't my wife at the time, but you know, I was thinking about me and her, but we never really sat down and think about how these kids are gonna coexist. They don't know each other, they don't
Right,
know
right.
anything,
Hmm.
and like all of a sudden, and a lot of trials and tribulations. It was not easy by any means, but I am I am very, very, very proud to say that right now, 20 years later, all 5 of my children, they call each other brother and sister. They call each other. They're together. I mean, like I said, I don't know how it happened. I mean, I want to say, yeah. Actually, I think I know how it happened. It's just perseverance.
Perseverance.
Perseverance
Hmm.
and a little bit of tough love
Yeah.
and tough love. And I like I said, I'm proud to say today that I have a full, complete family. I wish my mother was here, but it
Mm.
is what it is.
Now,
You know.
what is I mean, I guess through 20 years, you kind of get to learn people's habits, what they like, what they don't like.
Hmm.
Um, what is the thing about your wife that you love the most? That you look at her every
Huh.
day and be like, wow,
Well, all right. So she just
whether
walked
it's
in. She's in the kitchen, so I can't say that. I gotta wait for her to walk away before I say that. You know, you heard that, right?
what is that thing that holds your heart? Because there's always something about someone that we like that holds our heart,
I
that
want to
makes them
say,
unique, that makes them different. What
I
what
want
is
to
it about
say,
her?
I want to say, I want to say that her strength.
Her strength. Okay.
She's not a weak woman by any mean, a stretch of the imagination.
Hmm.
Uh, no, no. After everything is off, then you turn it off.
When I'm done, right?
Yeah. So I want to say it's her strength. Um, Again, she has not had an easy life herself. Before I met her, when I met her, she was 25 years old. I was 30. Well, actually, then I turned 31. Then she turned 26. I'm sorry. I mean 25, and because it's a 6-year difference between me and her. So she's young. She was young. And I want to say that, like I said, I was during the time that me and her met. I was battling some demons myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had already broken up with my kid's mom, but that took a toll. It took a toll on me mostly because I was more worried about, like my daughter at the time. She was, I raised both of my children since they were born.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and so once I broke up with their mom, I wasn't worried about anything with her. I was worried about like me not being there, and then my son, especially my son, but my daughter too, but especially my son, because he was like 6 years old at the time.
Okay.
I was like, I don't want my son to call some other dude dad.
Yeah. There's a thought
I'm
of
his
that.
dad.
It scares you. Yeah.
It scares the shit out of me.
I agree with that.
So I did everything I humanly could do to make sure that never happened. And then when she called me, I swear to God, when she called me, I was already in Connecticut. We had gotten me and my girl. At the time it was my girl. We had gotten in the apartment, and then my ex calls me to tell me, listen, man, I can't deal with this boy no more. He don't want to listen to me. He tells me he wants to go live with you. You come pick him up. I'll give him to you with papers and everything.
Wow.
Like straight up, this is how like I said, I have that conversation tattooed in my brain.
For her, it's a headache. For you, was a blessing.
As a mother, for her, she was a headache. To me, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
My son is gonna call me dad. He ain't gonna call no other man dad.
Yeah.
I'm his father. And my son, to this day, all my children, even my stepchildren will tell you. Will tell you that I'm their dad. They'll tell you this is my pops. Because I was the one that was there.
It's crazy, that there's, the feeling that we get as men, when we have young boys, or we have, we have young boys, and we're not with their mother, we always have that fear, that who's going to come into their lives, and is that person going to be a good example, or is not going to be or if it's going to be a bad example. So there is that fear,
I agree.
Of course, we're glad to have you back, Mr. Diaz.
Yeah, man.
So, there's always that fear, that who's the next person that's going to, not try to take their place, but it's going to be in your place, because obviously you're not there. So, but not everyone that comes into the kid's life, it's a bad dad, a bad example. I can speak for myself, and now, I hear your testimony, talking about, you raising some children that biological, they're not yours, but now you made them yours.
Three of them.
I went through the same experience. I raised 3 children that were not biological. They were not mine. They were little. And I adore them, man. There's really no difference between them.
And I bet I got money that said they adore you too.
Oh yeah. I talk to them all the time, and I never told them, oh, you need to call me dad. I never said anything to them like that. But that came out of them, they call me pops, they call me dad, they say, this is my dad, So as a man, I took the responsibility of filling in not a spot, or a name or a title, but I took the responsibility of filling in their heart, the need.
You know why you did that?
Yeah, the need, to be that person that they didn't have, whenever they needed it. Until today, man, I don't regret it. Being a stepfather for 20-something years has been one of the greatest experiences. There's no difference between being a dad and a stepfather.
I don't.
I bet
you're a dad, bro.
I love it, bro. I wouldn't change nothing. I would not.
You're not a dad. You're not a stepdad, sir. You're a dad.
Well, no, but I'm just I know what you're saying, but I just, what I'm saying. there's no difference. There's no difference. You know what I'm saying? They don't recognize the difference. I don't recognize the difference.
Well, there is a difference because a stepdad
legally
abuses their stepkids. You're a dad. You raise.
Yeah. So you know,
courage. You know, you're a dad, bro.
You know, I was there for all their graduations.
I know
everything.
There's a lot of dads out there, and you know, there's a lot of stepdads out there who try to take that role, and all they do is, you know, they're a bunch of schmucks. You know, they're abusing these kids. You know, you know. So I consider you a dad. All those kids that you're talking about, they're all your kids, bro.
You know,
and I've seen it personally. I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. You know, and
I mean, you know, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
because I'm reverse. So you already know my story with my mom. My dad was the one that raised me. You know, with my stepmom, and I don't even consider her a stepmom because she did everything for us. You know what I mean? You know, she was their first girlfriend. Teach me how to drive. Teach me how to cook, clean. You know, that's a mom. You know what I mean? So I don't even consider her a stepmom.
But Jose, listen, I met your dad, and I will tell you, like listen. First of all, any man, we've all made mistakes in our life, especially during our youth and shit like that. But I met your dad, and I've known your dad for at least 20 years now.
Yeah, more than that.
And, that's why I said at least 20 years.
Yeah,
your dad is a good man. Yeah. Jose, your dad. I met your dad. I've met your dad. Your dad is a good man. Go around the other way, dude. The other way.
Happy Father's Day.
So I met your dad, and I've hung out with him, and I'm not saying it because he's a Christian, he's in the church and all that. But
I know.
I spoke to him. He's a good. His heart is in the right place.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that. And listen, I wish my dad was like that. My dad was a piece of shit.
I know.
You know
I can't say that. I mean, I grew up with a dad. You know what I'm saying? I had a stepfather, but he was not. You know what I'm saying? He was. Yeah. I mean, I can. You know. I thank him for a few things, but most of it is just like, what the fuck, you know? Why couldn't I have?
I am the man who I am today because of my dad and my mom, the one that raised me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had a good example. You had good examples.
Yeah, you had good examples. You know, it wasn't perfect, man, because you know whatever. But you know, it was discipline, it was structure, and I grew up with that tough love. You know what I mean? You know, it was tough love, but it was for good. And here I am today, sitting here, you know, with two other schmucks on a podcast.
But not only that, but then you have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful family. I've met your family. I've met your children. Granted, I met them when they were like little and babies and shit like that. And I met your wife. You have a wonderful wife. I mean, I actually, to be honest with you, I don't think you deserve her. You know what I mean?
You're right, I don't.
But somehow she loves you. She loves you.
El amor es ciego.
And listen, and you guys been together a long time too, like 20 years at least, right?
They were kids.
25.
They were changing each other's
25
diapers.
years.
That's how long they've been together.
That's a long time, dude.
José, ve acá, déjame cambiarte el pamper.
Your turn.
Stephanie, right?
Steph.
I know Stephanie. I remember.
Stephanie le enseñó a José a guiar.
The first time I met Stephanie, I think the first time I met Stephanie was this is remember Jose. Remember when I was staying with Ruben?
Oh yeah.
And then remember Ruben was in Central Falls. You used to live right in Central Falls too, like whatever.
I lived in Central Falls. He lived in Pawtucket.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay. Yeah. And then one night we were hanging out, and Izzy was there, and we played dominoes. Remember, we played dominoes, right? And you had the big table. And she walked in, and it was like, and she was not expecting a bunch of dudes at her dinner table playing dominoes, man.
Yeah.
She was not particularly happy about it, you know.
Yeah.
But she also didn't cause a scene.
Not at all, man.
You know what I mean? She's
always been a great host. Definitely, she's always been a great host.
She was professional about it. She was professional about it. You know
she hosts everybody well, man. You know, she's like that. She's always been that way. You know, she likes the company. You know what I mean?
You know how many times she dealt with us over there in Providence, bro? We were like, it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. We're all drunk playing salsa, bro, making fun of each other, bro. And she'd be like, "Ay bendito." That was her favorite word. Yo, whenever someone was making or tripping, someone making fun of each other, bro, she would be like, "Ay bendito, Jose, no diga eso."
I know.
That was her favorite word.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone, bendito. He's gonna cry.
It used to get to that too, man. We used to get on each other.
Oh my God, bro. De suerte no salíamos peleando.
I know.
Nah.
Many of those.
But I also remember one of the times, I don't know, me and Izzy came down to Rhode Island with, you know how me and Izzy used to do it back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, oh shit, yeah, and they used to like, let's go to this hot dog place. Remember the hot dog place? They had the small hot dog with
New York system. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, man. I think we must have eaten like 40 hot dogs that night, man. Right?
You ain't kidding, bro. I've never seen Ogie swallow a hot dog so fast, bro.
Yo, that chili was good. That chili was good, man.
Yeah, that has always been a spot, man. We used to do that too, man. Whenever we were like, getting out of the club or having fun, we always used to hit that New York system.
You used to go to Caribe too? You used to go to Caribe?
Bro, Caribe. We used to go to Caribe on Sunday nights. Listen, we had a club for each night.
Oh, Sunday night they would give out free. They would give out free the stew. They would give a free food. It would always be a cabro. It'd be like a goat.
Oh yeah.
Listen, listen, Ogie. Our club nights will begin on Wednesday. We used to hit like
we used to do T-shirt night before T-shirt night. T-shirt night.
I think the only days that we used to take off when we were young was like Tuesdays. Everybody was kind of chill on Tuesdays, but then Mondays were like bebiendo. Tuesday was chilling. Wednesday was club night. Thursday night club night. Friday night club night. I think Friday and Saturdays and Sundays were like Latin clubs. Then the other days were like, Americano, like hip hop and all that stuff like that. Yeah, it was always our club.
Yeah, I remember Caribe. Trust me. A
lot of people have a lot of stories from Caribe, man.
Oh my God. Cosmopolitan down in downtown.
Oh, Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan was Saturday nights in Pawtucket. Did you ever go there, Ogie?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. That DJ used to play the same CD, bro, every weekend.
Listen. There was like from 2000 to 2002 where I was like on tour, man, the whole time, every weekend.
He was on tour.
Yeah, every weekend. I will pack a knapsack
now, bro. I'm already trying to like, what are we eating for snack before bed? It's 9:30, bro.
Bro, I drank a bottle of wine the other day. I was sick for a whole week.
See, that's what happens when you drink wine.
I can't do it no more, man. 10 o'clock is my bedtime. That's it. I can't do it.
10 o'clock? Come on, man. That's because you ain't hanging out with Ogie, man.
Bro, Ogie, you probably fall asleep while you're talking to me, man.
Nah, man, because
I've heard recently you've been passing out, man.
Nah, man, I don't pass out. I just gently go to sleep.
Gently go to sleep.
He'll pass out with the bottle in his hands, snoring like como un viejo ahí. There's no
hey guys, unfortunately, I have to wrap this up in about 5 minutes because I got to get going to the game.
Get the fuck out, man. Jose, listen, man. So before you go, wish your boy the best of luck on our behalf, from the Entre Amigos podcast. Yes, we want him to win, obviously. I don't know, just give him a shot of hemoglobin. Make sure he performs correctly, man. I think he'll be all right. Man. If he does whatever he did in practice, he'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
I do got to add one thing. That's not panic. I don't know if you guys already touched on this. The Celtics will be putting up banner number 18. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I knew this loss was coming.
Yeah.
Didn't I say it the other day?
I didn't bother.
Didn't I say it last Saturday?
Yeah. We talked about this, about bringing it back to Boston. I told Augie about it, but Augie doesn't believe in that. I believe it. I think because you want to win.
I think that the Dallas, because come on, man, think about it. If you're a professional athlete, do you want to play 5 games or just only 4?
I think
I'd rather just be 4. Get it over with. Get that shit over with. Get the parade going.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I told Elmer the same thing. I was like, I'd rather just wrap it up. But I know
winning in your floor in your city, it just changes everything. You know how that crowd's gonna be when they play Game 5, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God! The city of Boston, they're gonna
listen. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. I think we're ignoring a little bit of the comments here. Chris. By the way, Chris, I want to shout out to Chris. He's an avid listener to the podcast. Of course, brother. I want to make sure you're here. He's got a lot of comments here. Congrats. Can we do it now? What does he want to do? Oh, Chris, tell us. Well, what do you want us to do now?
I want to give a shout out to Johnny De Leon in Guatemala. She's watching. Johnny De Leon in Guatemala.
Jose, you're a flat earther, right?
No, negative, sir.
Oh, okay. Maybe Chris is. Maybe Chris is a flat. Chris. Hey, Chris, if you're listening.
How did that subject of flat Earth come up, or that question? Or
somebody put a map on the table and was like, "The Earth is flat."
Is he seeing something we're not seeing, or he heard something we didn't hear?
Hey,
man, talking about basketball right now.
No, by the way, first, wait, let me finish. Elmer, I got Jenny De Leon says you are and always will be an awesome dad.
Aww.
Happy Father's Day, brother. Happy Father's Day, brother. There you go. That's your gift. That's all you need, right? That's all you need. That's all we need.
Man, we don't need no
expensive men.
Listen, we don't need no expensive gifts like a PlayStation 5 with like 2 remotes and the new Madden or NBA. What about FIFA 24? We don't need
just
that.
let me know you love me, right?
Very specific there, Mr.
I mean, it'll be nice, but who needs a PlayStation 5? Maybe the Spider-Man one, but 2 controls, a few games. I love sports games, but who needs it? Who needs that on Father's Day?
Who needs that? Who needs that
60-inch TV in the living room? Because all he has is a 50-inch. Who needs that?
Who needs a car ramp? Nobody needs a car ramp.
Yeah,
for the cars when you're changing the oils and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, what father needs a Doers 16 at their home?
No.
Who needs Doers 16?
We don't need that. We don't
need that. Wait, did you say Doers?
Doers, yeah, 16, not 12. I drank a 12.
16-year-old? 16-year-old?
Who needs that? Yeah, or a Blue Label Doers.
I could use a little bit of that.
Yeah. Nobody needs a double black Johnny Walker. Nobody needs that. We don't need that.
I got the single black.
Yo, Jose, remember that time that Tony, Hector, you and I, we got together at Goddard Park?
Yeah.
That we took.
Actually, that picture came up not so long ago.
Yeah. So that day right there, we were drinking Doers Blue, bro.
Yeah, Doers. Yeah, I remember.
Doers Blue, man. That was
smooth.
La mamá de mi nene gave me that bottle, man. That was. I was like, I was holding on to that bottle for quite a while. Yeah, apparently Chris needs underwear. So if anybody's watching, please.
Yeah. I will donate a couple of packs myself.
Nobody needs underwear. Who needs a little mini fridge in the bedroom?
I'm assuming extra small underwears, right? Extra small.
With those small packages.
Hey, Who needs all those things that we mentioned? But no, really, who needs a PlayStation 5? Ain't no man needs a PlayStation 5 with Madden, FIFA, and 2 controls. Nope, not at all.
Absolutely not.
Definitely not me. I mean, I don't have one, but I definitely don't need a PlayStation 5.
No, I do not. I do not need a PlayStation 6 or 5 or with the Megatronic fucking thing, that shit, dude.
But anyways, going back to the Celtics. So what's the score for the next game, Game 5? Jose, I know you got to wrap it up soon. What's the score?
I know it's not gonna be a blowout. We know that. But I do think that the Celtics, I would say 6.5. I'll go 6.5 minus 6.
6.5 points.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
so
it's going to be
a close game.
Yeah, because although Luka and Kyrie, are their two best players, they're not going to be the whole team. I'm trying to tell you this. Two people.
Jaylen Brown got to step up.
The bench.
And then so this week coming up, man, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a tight one. You'll probably see Dallas take like a 12-point lead, and then we'll chop it up. We'll chop it up, and then the Celtics will go
at
up.
the Garden. You think that's going to happen at the Garden?
Absolutely. It's going to be a back and forth, but the Celtics are going to run away with it, bro.
Wait a minute. Okay, Chris, I see where you're coming from. So Kyrie Irving,
he's
right?
crazy, man. He's talking about
he's a flat Earth believer.
He's a flat Earth.
Yeah. Get out of here, man.
He makes him a dumbass.
Yeah, he's a Lakers fan. Remember this. Remember this.
Flat Earth's coming from.
He's a Lakers fan, bro.
In Dallas, he hates Boston. Come on, Chris. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
oh my God. Now we got to bring you in the show. You got to teach us. You got to enlighten us with that
the Celtics
bullshit.
I got the Celtics minus 6.5. So yeah, we're going to be hanging up Monday.
I got the Celtics winning on Monday by 12 points.
12. Okay.
I will agree with that. I'm done with that.
I think it's gonna be a laughing stock of a game. I think the Celtics are gonna come back home.
Yeah,
I really like
the Garden is gonna be so high.
So
that was a fluke,
listen, Joe Mazzulla, the coach of the Celtics, like I like his philosophy. He's a young cat. First of all, he's 35 years old.
He'll be the youngest coach to win a title.
Yeah, so 35 years old. But if you listen to this guy speak, if you listen to his philosophy, I like what he's got to say. I do when it comes to coaching a team. His
dad was the same way, bro. His dad, he gets that from his dad, bro. When his dad was,
I don't know. Where's his dad? I mean, who was his dad?
His dad passed away, like I want to say maybe 3 years ago.
Was he a coach too?
Yeah, he was a college coach, if I'm not mistaken.
I never knew that.
His dad was the same way, man. Yeah. His dad spoke the same way. He was hard as nails, bro. Old school basketball, bro.
No, but this kid, I don't think he's tough as. But I like his philosophy.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's the mindset that he built in these kids. You know what I mean? And they listen. You know what I mean? And it's all generational, bro. Think about it. He's young. You have to be a certain way with these NBA players, man. You can't be old school.
I agree. Because these are millionaires. These guys are millionaires, right? You're coaching millionaires.
Bro. So you got to be sensitive, but you got to be sensitive in a philosophical way that they will listen. You know what I mean? And they're responding.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like this. I like this kid. I can call him a kid because I'm 50. Yeah. He's 35.
Yeah.
All right. So to me, he's a kid, right?
10 years and older, you can call him a kid.
Yeah. Right. But I like what he has to say. I like how he says it. Like I'm impressed. I'm impressed by this kid. I hope. I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah,
because I think he's a good guy.
He practices Brazilian jiu-jitsu also.
Ooh, sure, badass.
Yeah, and he uses like UFC, mindset, about giving up, working harder. You know what I mean? He actually, well, hold on a second. He actually had a quote yesterday that it was so good. I actually wrote it down. Let me pull it up real quick. That quote, I was like, wow. All right, the closer you are to your goal, the easier it is to relax.
That's true. Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yes. I was like, yo, that's a
true,
quote, bro. That is
but you know what? He's not lying.
No,
he's not lying. And
not
he's telling it it's fact, because what happened is, you're right. You know, people, oh shit, they tend to relax and
you know
what I mean?
And
like, no,
and ironically, the example was proven last night.
Yeah, yes.
It was proven.
I believe proven.
So. Yeah,
I believe so.
It was proven last night because we got our asses whooped. You know what I mean?
It was after the middle of the second quarter. After that, it was a slaughter.
Dude, they put in the bench third quarter. Go ahead, you guys finish this game. We're done. This is the second time he's done that, because earlier in the season, he pulled off his bench on the third quarter himself. He sat them all. He was so mad. He sat them all down. He was like, "You guys do not deserve to be playing today."
Yeah, and I like that. I like that they respect him.
Yeah, they understand.
They respect. You know, they understand. They respect him.
Yeah, he's definitely. You know, with how we built this team, you know, I see dynasty, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
I hope so. Listen, but we gotta win on Monday. We win Monday. Win Monday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bad thing about it is that now Tatum is gonna be free agent, so we're gonna sign him. He's gonna want big money.
Well, he's up for the max. So he will get his. Yeah, they're gonna
remember. I think there's no doubt they will keep that team together, man.
Remember the Celtics just gave Jaylen Brown a $300-something million contract.
Yeah, 305. But remember that there's a new TV contract coming up, and that's worth billions of dollars. They're going back to NBC.
But there's also a salary cap in the NBA.
No, well, but that's the whole thing. That with the new TV deals, all the teams get this extra money, so the salary cap goes up. You know what I mean? That's how that whole thing goes with the CBA, bro.
Does it? You know? Does it?
Yeah, man, absolutely, right, bro. There's extra
we'll find out.
Bro. Oh yeah, you are gonna find out.
I'll talk to Johnny. My son Johnny, he knows everything about the Celtics, man.
Mm-hmm.
He knows all the players' birthdays. He knows all the players' wives' birthdays and everything, man. I don't know if I think that's kind of creepy, really, but whatever.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does he need to know Taylor's wife's birthday for, man?
Yeah,
he gonna send her a gift. You gonna send her a gift?
Yeah. So it should be an interesting game, man. All right, Jose. Best of luck to your son, man. I hope you guys win.
Before Jose goes, Jose, listen. I want to say to everybody, there's a fight on tonight.
Oh,
there's a Puerto Rican, up-and-coming Puerto Rican fighter fighting. His name is Subriel Matias.
Oh, he's fighting tonight.
He's fighting tonight. He's defending his championship for the second time.
Hard. That boy
he fights at 140 pounds, lightweight. Mm-hmm. So 140 pounds. And this kid, if you're Puerto Rican or if you just love boxing, please follow this good. Again, I'm going to say his name again.
So I guess I ain't watching no fucking fight.
Subriel Matias. Now, you can still watch it. Hey, listen.
Let's kick a fight, man.
You're invited. You're invited to the fight, man.
Well, you're calling on Puerto Ricans, bro. You didn't say like si tú eres Latino. You're calling on Puerto Ricans. If you're Puerto Rican, this is a fight you must watch.
All right.
Yeah, this guy.
Hey, who is he up against?
He's fighting an Australian dude. His name is Liam Perro.
Oh, never mind. We're one. He got it.
The number one contender. Number one contender.
Number one contender for the title. Australian guy's not a challenge for him. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's a number one contender for the title.
So why am I going to watch this fight if the guy he's fighting is not? It's not going to challenge him.
He's a number one contender in the rankings. Number one contender in the rankings.
He's not gonna. Come on, bro. He's talking about Subriel Matias, bro.
Well, he's defending the title. Now this kid, Subriel Martinez, the whole thing is like they're working on
the fight because he beat up a bunch of other chumps and he got lined up to fight him. And that's
all right. So he beat up a bunch of chumps. All right.
Cool. What do you guys think of this Mexican?
Killed one of them.
You know how ranking works, man. They throw a bunch of fights together for this kick and rank.
So did you know that Subriel
Matias is gonna whoop this dude's ass, bro?
Okay. So you know Subriel Matias killed a guy already, right? You know about that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
You know that. You also know that in his last 4 fights, every single one of his opponents have quit,
tapped out, like done. They didn't even return.
They don't want no more. They didn't want no more.
They felt that body hit, bro, and they're telling their boys, listen, I think I'm gonna be pissing blood for like another month. So yeah.
So
does he have a stronger power punch than Cotto?
He had yes.
Cotto's left hook was off the hook. Cotto's left hook.
He was off the hook, but this guy
was incredible.
But Subriel, come on, Ogie, come on. Subriel Matias, his body hit him.
He like the way he fights is different. He's a different fighter.
Yeah,
like his shit is like it's
a
like
little Tito,
it's like
a little Tito, a little
fucking Hands of Stone. What's his name?
Oh, Duran.
A little Duran, because the dude is like he's like damn, motherfuckers. They're not the same after they fight him. They fight him. They're not the same.
No, he's not lying, bro. This dude is.
I gotta watch him. I don't know much about him, but I'll learn about him today.
You're gonna learn today.
You should.
You're gonna learn today.
All right, guys, man. I'm gonna dismiss myself. For anybody in the Central Florida area, if your child is interested in volleyball, trust me, it's again, I'm gonna say it's a impressive sport. It's a tough sport. Competitive. Toreros Volleyball Club, you can DM me. I will give you the information, or actually the number just came up, 407-285-0710. Oh, I didn't even finish the rest of that, but yeah, just contact the Davila family. They're awesome. They're very when they say this is a family thing, this is actually, this guy he didn't even know me, man. This guy comes up to me and gives me a hug. You know what I mean? Gives my son a kiss on the cheek, man, like he was the grandfather. I mean, that's how tight knit this group is. I'm very impressed by them. They make these kids work hard and earn their part in the team. So again, shout out to Toreros Volleyball Club and the Davila family, 407-285-0710. And with that, I'm out, guys. Enjoy the rest of the night.
You stay up, dude. I love you, man.
All right, Bobby, good luck to you. Happy Father's Day. I will talk to you tomorrow, man. Thank you for making time for us here. I'm sure everybody appreciates your presence here today, Mr. Diaz.
Thank you.
You be safe, brother.
All right,
good luck to the boy. All right, good luck to the boy. All right, good luck to you guys.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
So, yeah, man.
All right, man. So listen, man. I want to close out tonight by saying a couple of things.
Go ahead.
First of all, I appreciate the fact that for some odd reason, all these soldiers that died in the battlefield out there just so we can have this freedom to do what we're doing right now.
That's right.
I want to celebrate that. I also want to celebrate the fact that even though my dad was a piece of shit, doesn't mean that all dads are pieces of shit. Okay, because most dads are good.
Yeah.
So I want to send a shout out to every fucking dad out there. Chris, that includes you too, brother. Okay. And I want everybody to hopefully enjoy it and have as good a day as I hope to have myself tomorrow.
Yeah. That's also, man. So that's a good, that's good, man. I just, would like to say something to all the dads out there that are listening. A lot of times as fathers, we don't get the recognition, we don't get the, we don't need it, but sometimes it's good to know that as a father, you're doing a great job. But anyways, Don't let no one tell you, that you're a deadbeat dad or you're, the worst, whatever. As long as you know you're doing your part as a dad, and your kids tell you that they love you and they hug you and they want to be with you, just know that you are doing a great job. So don't let no one tell you otherwise. Your kids are the best example, the best results, whether you're being a bad dad or a good dad. I think that when you're being the number one example, I think that when you have your kids calling you or telling you they love you all the time and letting checking up on you, then you're doing your job right. So no matter what other people tell you, don't believe that. Believe what your kids tell you. They're like the best example, the number one example. So happy Father's Day to everybody. You guys have
I want to send a quick shout out to Pablo Ramos, who's out there listening to us. I appreciate you, brother.
Man, I love this guy, man. Where's Pablo Ramos?
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you if you are a dad. Ruben, I know you're not a dad, but thank you. I appreciate, happy Father's Day. I really do. Johnny De Leon, same thing, man, brother. Happy Father's Day if you are. I appreciate that you're thinking about us and listening to us. Thank you.
Yeah, no, definitely. Pablo, man, thank you for watching the show, man. I have a lot of love for you. You are a great, great dad, man. Right from since I met you, you have always been an inspiration to me. You are dedicated to your son, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. Last week you were, was it last week? Yeah, I think last week you were in the show with us, and you're always dedicated to sports with your son. So your son has a great future. Always, push him, make sure always make sure you get the best out of him, because he definitely a natural athlete. We talked about that. Everybody else, that's not a father, congratulations.
I'm kidding.
He's kidding. It's you don't know what you're missing, so start making babies. Babies are the best.
Start making
babies if you're not father. But Ogie, man, my man, I got a lot of love for you, man. Happy Father's Day, man.
I love you, brother.
Thank you for being part of this podcast, bro. I love you, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, brother. Listen, man. Happy Father's Day. I know tomorrow, I know how you guys do it in Rhode Island. It's going to be a love fest. You and your family. I know how you are. You're a family guy. So I appreciate what you're going to do, and I commend you, and I congratulate you. Once again, you stay up. You do the right thing. I love you, brother. All right?
Love you too, brother. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Este es tu programa Entre Amigos podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share this podcast. We won't grow unless you share it with the people you like, with the people you love. We won't grow without your support. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys again next week. Ogie, one.
What's up? Good night, fellas.
Good night, guys.